what's funny, Nick, is you mentioned that, us being the brains of it. Normally, I'm the comic relief. Everyone else is the brains. But when you come in, I have to slot. It's like when Luke starts. I have to jump into smart guy territory to kind of offset the buffoonery that's going to ensue. I sometimes I can pull it off, sometimes not. I don't know.
Out of video recently I think someone posted, this is the least basketball intelligent guy on this network. And I thought, first I was kind of hurt by it. And then I thought, I'm doing something right. I'm supposed to be the least. Like, all you guys are supposed to know what you're talking about. I just come on for some entertainment value, which, by the way, I'm going to dip now. So I'll see you guys later. That's it. That's the cameo. I'll see you guys later. Left.
I didn't even let you do I was waiting. I was going to tee you up for something. I was going to let you boom.
All right, I'll wait. I'll wait then. If I'm getting teed up, I'll wait.
I've got something for you. I was slow playing.
All right. I'll wait. I'll wait.
But I do think there's something about the Celtics, I wouldn't say figured out, but again, they've been doing a lot of the same stuff and they're leaning on things that worked. And I think teams were messing with them. I think that they were picking them up a little bit higher, pressuring them more, getting in on them, not letting them. The catches were higher. They weren't getting into their actions the same way they wanted to. And I think some of it was just settling or kind of the invincibility factor. What I do know is what's almost a guaranteed win for the Celtics. It's not when Derek White plays well. It's not when they have the whole starting lineup. It's when they face Kyrie Irving, who is now 1-15 in his last 16 games against the Celtics, or 1-15 since he stepped on that damn logo.
I'm going to tell you right now, the
Lucky's revenge.
Mystique is still alive. Kyrie stepped on Lucky, and what's happened? He's 1 for 15. And, in today's NBA, you have to look for every reason to feel good about Celtics mystique and pride because they don't celebrate it anymore, the young heads. So I'm going to tell you right now, Kyrie Irving put his foot on that fucking logo, and since then, 1-15 and 0-1 in the finals. So yeah, I'm not even mad at him anymore, dude. I'm not even mad at him because the dude can't buy a win, and he's been relegated. That's it. I'm not even mad at him. I got canceled for Kyrie on my own network in 2020. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah. Well, again, maybe the only thing I don't necessarily believe in the karma or the mystique. Maybe the only thing I've ever agreed with that Kurt Schilling says was mystique and aura are the names of dancers at a nightclub. So like, I don't famously said that about the Sox facing the Yankees in 2004, which was great because they broke a curse then too. I don't buy any of that stuff, but I do buy that Kyrie, and he wasn't horrible tonight, but I do buy that he gets the yips a little bit against Boston.
It's in his head, baby. We own real estate. We own real estate in that head, especially when he comes here.
Yeah, just living rent free up there. We saw it in the finals. We've seen it in damn near every regular season game since then. And really, when you look at this particular game, there's a different kind of defensive energy when they're matching up against Kyrie. And what part of it is because they know he's really good, but also part of it is because they know how things ended.
And the kids grew up.
Will never own up to the fact that, that was very problematic with things with Kyrie, but they've moved on and they've won a championship, and you better believe there's a part of them that knows that championship was even sweeter.
Sherrod, they've surpassed him. They have surpassed Kyrie in regards to who is the preeminent team, who's going to be going further, who's more relevant. They have surpassed him. And you know what? All of my animosity towards Kyrie is gone. I have made peace with the situation in the finals when he couldn't even talk himself out of a circle with all in his head. Everybody was in his head. So I have made peace with Kyrie. Irving.
I told you, I thought the booing Kyrie was the most tired, boring nonsense.
It's not fun anymore.
I've been over it for so long. It's over. I mean, Kyrie was cast out,
we won.
I will say this. I did not think this was going to work with him in Dallas.
I didn't either, and it has.
He gets them to the finals, and he's been a good soldier. The way
really
Kyrie was trending, I thought Kyrie was heading into Antonio Brown territory, you know, where he's just going to take off his jersey and run off the court or something.
It's true. It turned it around, man.
But the whole Kyrie leprechaun and the hatred, yeah, you had every right to boo him, and you were mad at him when he left, but it ended up making your organization overall better.
Yeah.
In a couple of years. And once that happened, it was over. If he left them in tatters, yeah, you should. And Kyrie's out there winning championships. Absolutely. Still have sour grapes, but it's been over for a while. It doesn't,
but really, it was iffy there for a while. I mean, 3 years, it looked like he set the franchise back for 10 years, and it was only two seasons, maybe, but it looked it. And for me, it ended when they raised the Larry O'Brien trophy on the parquet against him, and now I'm just done with Kyrie. He doesn't even. I was thinking tonight, what Kyrie still plays for these guys? Hell, he's been a good soldier this year. Not trending, not saying stupid things.
He's been amazing. He's been amazing.
Well, you know what though? Part of it is first of all, Kyrie's no idiot. He's smart enough to know that this is where he makes his money. He's a basketball player. And I don't think it was a coincidence that there were some questions about the types of contracts, what his next contract will look like when he was just trending in that Antonio Brown zone. So Kyrie had millions of reasons to start flying right. And
you know, in today's climate, he's had plenty of ammunition to talk stupid or say things that maybe would deter that his mission to get back to a reputable status where he could garner a large contract again, So there's been a lot of ammunition. He's not bit at all. So he's definitely on a mission to be the best behaved he could possibly be.
Right. And he's with a team that he has a definitive I'm the number 2 guy role.
Yes.
The best Kyrie Irving that we've seen has been when he has been next to the man. Not the man, but next to the man. And that was to me, that was the problem in Boston. They wanted him to be the man. And you had some young guys who were like, well, someday we're going to be the man. And Kyrie just didn't know how to handle that whole situation.
That's the irony of Kyrie's entire existence is he left the man to carve out his own legacy after winning a title with the man. And within a year and a half, he was like, I want
this man shit is hard.
I need super friends, and so he went and he, did the thing there. Yeah, no doubt about that. But I thought you might want to take a crack at Kyrie.
And I'll never, ever give up the opportunity, even though I have most wholly given up my animosity towards Kyrie Irving.
Who's your number 1 Celtics villain now, Nick?
On the team?
No. Don't tell us who you hate on the Celtics after a win. Who's the team?
I was already.
No, who right now, like which opponent is your number 1 Celtics villain?
That's hard because, I have my personals, which, don't always coincide with.
No, I don't want Nick agenda.
I would say Giannis. I can't stand to watch Giannis. And I don't even know that it's his fault completely as much as it is the referees, because he can't tippy-toe into the paint and they put him on the line. It's herky-jerky. The game starts and stops. I'd say it's probably fucking Giannis, yeah. I'm going to get booted for all the cursing.
Yeah. Well,
I would say Giannis, yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Jimmy Butler, I could say too.
I was going to say Jimmy. That's the guy that I would have picked.
It was Butler until he kind of.
No, now I'm more annoyed with him.
Until he went Antonio Brown on us, basically.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Why does everybody think that he's like God's gift to basketball? I mean, he was good, but everywhere he goes, he ends up in this mess.
Sure, but I will say this: no player has flipped my opinion of him in a more resounding way than Jimmy Butler, watching him in those playoffs and him just go into I'm just going to do it all mode. And he did. And he did. And nope, absolutely ton of respect for Jimmy Butler, but he's old and he thinks he's not anymore and he wants to get paid like a young guy. And that's where we are right now. And yeah, there's some guys out there. It's a matter of when, not if. They have an expiration date on him and Jimmy Butler has expired in Miami. But I guarantee if he goes somewhere, he's going to be Jimmy Butler again, or at least a 90% version of him. And he's going to do things for that team.
To piss off Pat Riley. All
it.
Pat Riley, John, had to do was this. It was like Godfather 2, right? And Jimmy was gone. Listen, Jimmy is now suspended again, isn't he? Yeah. But Jimmy has been annoying to Celtics fans for sure. You know, over the years, LeBron has always been number one.
We need a villain. We need a villain bad. There's no one on New York that qualifies as a villain. Giannis isn't quite, though he is. He can be a real dick when you play him. So he does. You get the blood going.
Trae Young doesn't talk enough trash to the Celtics. Trae Young's got villain potential, though.
Yeah, he does. Yes, he does.
Giannis and the Celtics haven't played a meaningful playoff series, since they ousted, since they bounced Kyrie when he decided, he was done with Boston there. So it's tough.
George annoys me, but these are annoying to me. They're not
these
Celtics.
Aren't great.
There's not Celtics hated because you know why? I think you just said it all when you said it, John. There hasn't been much competition.
It is Embiid too, but he's fallen off. He's a great villain.
He's still playing.
Yeah, I mean, he's trending towards irrelevancy,
but the two biggest villains are irrelevant this year. So yeah, anyway, that was Nick Gelso time, everybody.
I got lobster tail and cannoli from Modern Market sitting on my countertop, so I'm out, baby.
I freaking love lobster tails. My favorite Italian pastry shop pastry. All right, as we said, we're gonna keep going. We're hoping to get Noah on.